Greetings to all. Myself Vaishnavi, Assistant Professor, IT Department from SNS College of Engineering. Now we are going to see about the white box testing in object-oriented software engineering. White box testing. It is a software testing technique here where the internal structure, design and coding of the software are tested. It is also called as the structural testing or the glass box testing. The tester knows only the internal code, logic and the structure. The main focus is on the testing is the flow of inputs, conditions, loops and outputs within the code. And why it is called as white box? White box means everything is visible like a transparent box. So tester has a full knowledge of an internal code structure. Purposes of the white box testing. Here we have the four purposes. First one, we have to check whether the code work correctly. Second one, to verify the possible path of the code. Third one, to test the conditions, loops and the logic. Fourth one, to ensure that no hidden errors in the code. And then techniques of the white box testing. Here we have the 5 techniques used in the white box testing. First technique will be the statement coverage. Here every line of the code will be tested. Second technique, decision coverage. Here every decision. Here we follows the conditions like if else it's tested. And then third technique will be the condition coverage. Here every condition in the code will be tested. Fourth technique, path coverage. Here all possible paths in the program are tested. Fifth one will be the loop testing. Here we test the loops, for loop, while loop with the different inputs are tested here. First testing technique is statement coverage. Here it checks whether every line of the code is executed at least once. Here we have an example of program to check even or odd number. If we give the number and then it will be tested and it gives us the output whether the given number is odd number or even number. Second technique will be the decision coverage. It checks both the true and the false condition or if else or if else. It checks if the age is visible to vote. If given age is 18, it is eligible to vote. If we give the age is more than 20, it gives us an age is eligible. If we give below age is 18, if we give age is 15, it shows us not eligible. Third one will be the condition coverage. It check whether the each condition separately in a decision. Example, uh, if we give A and B are both the positive, it check the conditions. Okay, here we check the conditional statements. And then fourth technique will be the path coverage. If it check all the possible path in the code, for example, here we have a login program. If we give the correct username and password, the login will be successful. If we give the wrong username, it shows that message is error. And then if we give as a wrong password also, it shows an error message. We have 3 test cases. And then fifth one will be the loop testing. It checks the loop with the different inputs like 0th time, 1th time and many times. For example, we have if suppose a teacher tells a student write a good morning on the board as n times. Loop testing will check if we give n is equal to 0, the student should not write anything. If n is equal to 1, the student should write only one time. If we give n is equal to 5, the student should write 5 times correctly. According to the n values, the output will be displayed. And then advantages and disadvantages of the white box testing. In advantages, we have 3 advantages. First one, it helps to find the hidden errors in the code, and then it optimizes the code, and then it ensures all the path and conditions are tested in the software. These are the advantages of the white box testing. And then here we have 2 disadvantages. First one, it requires a programming language. For white box testing, the tester must know and well thorough in the programming so that they can test the software. And then time consuming for the larger programs. In white box testing, the time consuming for the software testing will be very large, so the disadvantages is time consuming for the larger programs. Thank you.